All right, welcome back to the Beats to Go podcast. This is Tony.
And this is Danny.
Why'd you take so long to say your name?
I was thinking about it.
You
Okay?
looked like you were thinking about it.
Let me have my moment. It's early in the morning. Okay,
It is very early in the morning.
Okay, well, it's not that early, but compared to us,
Oh
it's
snap!
very
You're
late.
right. We just woke up really late. All right, whatever. Just roll the intro. So welcome back to the Beats to Go podcast. We just wanted to start out by saying thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. that
Yeah,
came to support.
y'all support. To be quite honest with you, a lot more people than I thought were watching,
Same,
listening to this
same.
podcast. Everybody was texting us like, "Oh, hey, dude, this was funny," and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
It
we
was
had
funny.
some cool people shout us out too, of being like, "Hey, go follow our guys," and
Yeah, we appreciate it. We appreciate
yeah,
it.
that was really awesome. Thank you guys for the support. It really means a lot, especially since it was the first one, and there was there was some stuff in the first one.
Yeah. Okay, I do want to address something. I I don't know about you. I guess it's because it's an introductory podcast or whatever, but I felt like after listening to it later on, like
Yeah.
on the actual Spotify or iTunes, um I felt like I sounded cocky. I
Really?
didn't like that. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. But then again, like we're supposed to talk about ourselves, right?
well, yeah.
To introduce ourselves.
It was an introductory thing.
Yeah,
We
I hope
literally
it didn't
talked
go
about,
off that vibe. Nobody said anything about it though.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah,
Everybody
so I
said
was
they
like-
liked
so I
it.
was like, okay,
Yeah,
cool,
and
yeah.
you guys should like it. We're just your worst critic is always gonna be yourself. So that's why, like,
Yeah,
at least
yeah,
for me,
yeah.
like, what I thought about it is, I thought it was very loud, but I don't know. I guess that's a me thing.
You have your
that's an
moments where
IQ
you go
thing.
loud and
Yeah,
you know.
but that's just me though. Or like sometimes, like if I'm really excited, my pitch
Yeah,
of
yeah.
voice will go high.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, hey, and I'll just like
yeah.
start talking. I'm so sorry for the view. For the you guys
There's gonna be some
listening.
frequencies that I'm gonna have to cut down right there because that even hurt my ear, dude.
I know.
No, but yeah, we just wanted to say thank you and
Yeah, thank you to
yo.
you guys.
So December is over.
Yeah, thank God.
Oh,
Thank
it's so funny.
God.
No, I mean it was a good.
It was fun. I'm not gonna.
It was a good
a
month, yeah.
really good month. It was a lot of fun. I loved December. It was dope. But thank God it's over, bro. It's
Yeah.
2019.
Dude, you got to play for New Year's, right? We didn't talk about this in the last podcast, did we?
No.
Okay, yeah, well, you got to play for New Year's, right?
New Year's didn't happen. Okay, so the first podcast we had filmed a lot prior, which is why some things were a lot different or sounded like that was a while ago.
Yeah.
It just took us like time to put it out and a lot of things that we had to get covered. It's another reason why if you listen to the first podcast, we told everybody that it was going to be solely on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah.
And
And it was the last
it
platform
was
that it
literally
was
the
on.
last platform we put it on. The first
Yeah.
one was what we put it on SoundCloud and Spotify first,
Yeah,
iTunes,
and
and then
iTunes, then
YouTube.
YouTube.
And then we told people about it. It had been out for a while before we told people,
It was out for like 3 days.
like 2-3 days, yeah, because we wanted everybody to like
Have it available.
Yeah,
we wanted to have it available.
we
on
had
every
it available
platform.
for everybody, and that's what
Yeah.
we're gonna do in the future. In case something happens, we'll let you guys know via our stuff. But yeah. So anyway, I play for New Year's.
You know what I noticed? Hold up.
Oh wait.
We never plugged ourselves last podcast.
Yeah, we never
We
plugged.
said we would plug ourselves at the end, and we never
Yeah,
did
we
it.
never did. Crap. We'll do it at the end this time.
Okay. Watch
we'll
us
do it
forget.
at the end.
Anyways, New Year's.
Okay. Oh yeah. So New Year's for the third time. Uh, yeah, I played for New Year's. That was interesting. It was a lot of fun though.
So were you like? Did you play like during the countdown, like to New Year's?
No.
Like at the night?
Well, we played background music towards New Year's. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So by that time, throughout the whole New Year's service, I never got down. We were on the
Oh,
stage
snap.
the whole entire time. Yeah, because they would do like, because it wasn't. I can't plug the name of the church just for reasons. But over there, it wasn't so much as a sermon. I mean, they did give a word and stuff, but they were just talking there and doing like different activities, like in the middle, like testimonials and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we did have like a long, like a longer, like regular service time.
Yeah.
Or like or playing time. So we because we played for. we played for a bit. And it was like a bunch of like hard, like not hard, but like very like pumped up gospel songs.
Oh,
So
nice.
a
Yeah.
bunch of those songs over and over again. They even had a dancer song, bro. They had that dun dun dun
Really?
dun 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 dun.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you could see all the people that came from Pentecostal roots just be like, "Oh, okay." No, but yeah, we did that actually extended for a while, and then after they would do something, and we'd do like a little background, and then we'd play another song, and then so forth, so on and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
forth, and we'd do that. So we never got off stage.
Dang.
Yeah, so by the time there was like 3, 2, 1, and then we did a big crash, bah, and then we started with another gospel song.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool. I
Yeah.
think I wouldn't do that one day. You know what I would love to play for?
what?
What is it called? The New York New Year's Eve Rocking Eve or something like that. The big concert where they have all these people.
In New York.
Yeah,
yeah, where
that
they
would-
dropped the
that would
ball.
be
No,
cool. Yeah, like in the front.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
We talked about this. Yeah, that would be cool. So if you guys want to support us,
Shut up! No, stop.
no, but yeah, that would be really cool. Just playing out there. I've always thought of that, like playing at least in those like
Some
big
type of
arenas.
cool- yeah,
some
yeah.
types of things. Just because we've never
Just the experience, I guess.
we've kind of have, but like it's
Yeah,
different.
it's
yeah.
different.
But it's very different when it's like in New York or one of those bigger name cities or something.
So, 2019, dude. What are your goals, bro?
Yeah, 2019, new year, new me. Just like I'm gonna try to lose weight for the 5th time in a year.
For the fifth time in the year.
No. Okay, so here's the thing when it comes to like New Year's resolutions type of things that I never. So I used at least like in like early times at high school, I would like really try for New Year's resolutions. I would be like, okay, this New Year, I'm gonna, change myself. I'm gonna, be a whole different person. I'm gonna, lose weight. I'm gonna, like, do stuff more and everything. And a lot of the time, a lot of that didn't happen. But at the same time, I did have a goal in mind. Like, okay, by the end of this year, I at least want to be doing this. And how am I gonna get there?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess those ones were the goals I always kept them. And I never really saw them as New Year's resolutions. I saw them as it's the New Year goals. Ooh, so, you got dreams, and then you got visions, and then those visions turn into goals, and that's what I was doing.
Okay, DJ Khaled.
No,
Okay, DJ Khaled. Sure.
key to success. No.
All right,
No.
wait. Who allowed us to have a podcast? What is this? Who gave us permission to do this, man?
a lot of people were like, "What gave you guys the idea to do this?" And we were just like, "I don't know, cause." Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
We'll talk
about the origin later.
I think 2018, and we talked about this yesterday. So we had a big team night meeting yesterday where kind of a whole worship team gets together and we like have a moment of worship, and then we just kind of talk over a specific subject. Oh, I accidentally hit the mic.
Shout out to you guys, by the way.
We talk over a specific subject off of a book that we're reading called How to Worship a King by Zach something. I forgot his last name. But it's really good, and we have good topics about worship and kind of like our own role as worship leaders.
You guys should check out the book.
But it was cool because we were talking about how 2018 was kind of like a rough year for most people.
It was an interesting, at least for a lot of people. I know for a lot of people it was rough. It was a really rough year for
yeah,
a lot of people.
and I mean I would say for myself too in some ways.
Yeah, in some ways it was
but and you actually whispered it under your breath the other day, yesterday during the meeting. You were like, "Yeah, 2019 is a turning point." I was like, "Oh snap!" It is. It is. I think we've grown a lot these last couple of years, and I guess since we're at the age where we're on our own, not really on our own, but like it's time to grow up and whatnot. Yeah, it's like. It's different. It like the way that we see things is different. We're maturing.
Everything
you know what I mean?
Changing.
Yeah, and so I definitely, I guess, for me, I guess like you said, like there's no like resolution or whatever, but like a goal. I don't know. I kind of want to fix the things that have fallen along the way of me growing, I guess.
Yeah, it's something with me too.
Yeah. But overall, it was a good year too, though. It was a good year. It was a year of first things for a lot
you?
Yeah, for me.
It was a year for okay. Every year is a year first.
Yeah,
at least
I
I
guess,
believe,
okay.
but like, because you're always trying
Way to pop my bubble, buddy.
No, but well, no, I'm just saying. At least for me, because I don't know. 2018 was a very weird year for me, because I was like you said we're transitioning. We're no longer in high school. We're no longer doing this. So a lot of things are changing, and a lot of things I'm having to get used to. I had a bunch of changes where it come to my family, my personal life, relationships, and other stuff. A lot of things changed, and by the end of 2018, a lot of the things I thought were gonna happen, like, changed. And actually most of them, I would say not all of them, but most of them are for the better. A lot of things, like, compared to the beginning of 2018, a lot of things were extremely different and definitely for the better. It was
sure.
Yeah, and then that's why whenever they were talking about it yesterday, I thought about it, and we've actually talked about this a couple of times. I've thought about it, a turning point year, like, because a lot of things, everybody was going in one direction, and everybody, at least focuses on one direction, and in that direction, there's a lot of bumps, and there's a lot of things and hurdles and obstacles that everybody has to go through. I feel like this year is gonna be the year where we hit that turn, into something, like, different, and at least for me in my life. I don't know if maybe for you guys there's still gonna be an obstacle year, and there's still, but it's because it's different. It is different for everybody.
Yeah,
but at least for me and a lot of people I know this year, because, like, you would see on Twitter and everything, like, 2019 is gonna be a year of big things happening. 2019, watch out, I'm coming for you. Which was a little like different compared to 2018, where everybody's like, okay, we're gonna have a good year. Yeah, instead of, and we're just like, what the. So for a lot of people, it is a turning point year, and a lot of things are going to be changing, and a lot of doors are going to be opening, and a lot of doors are going to be closing. So I don't know, we're just gonna have to see what
comes.
I know what's in store for us, really.
I saw I think it was during New Year's. Yeah, one of the Snapchat filters was it just said "Thank you" next. I was like, oh, this is funny. I like this.
Oh my god. These people just said they broke up with 2018.
Yeah, literally.
They left 2018 in the past. No, I had a good 2018.
Yeah.
It was rough at many times. I'm not going to lie. But then again, every year has their rough years. But I don't know, 2018 specifically stands out for, a lot of reasons. Like, when you're in high school, like, or, you're being told, like, oh, you're going to graduate, and at least for us, you're going to graduate in 2018 and everything. And now that year is over, a year that you've, like, thought about, for college and everything, all this stuff. That year is over. Now it's like, you have to do your own things. A lot of things changed for everybody. A lot of things for the better. I was not in the same position I am today, which I am very, very, very grateful for.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping that, 2019 is going to be.
Where do you see yourself with this whole music stuff in the future?
Ooh, this one's a good one.
Did I hit a spot?
you hit a rough one right there. No. Okay, so when it comes to my music, so let's just address this. Me and Tony have a similar but very, very different music life right now at the moment. It is very similar, but there is also a bunch of differences.
Yeah.
Right now, for me, I am a working musician. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but I do.
What would you like?
Yeah, what would I like?
Yeah.
So what I'm really working on is I am trying to, build myself as a brand, and really trying to get myself out there more. And I was talking to a very, I'm not gonna say any names, but a very you could say more famous. Shut up.
An idol.
And no, not an idol, because I don't really idolize him. I don't
Okay,
idolize
you
anybody.
don't, but I do. Shoot, that man has
no,
a sick tone.
yeah.
And
Okay, so he's a very well renowned musician,
guitarist. Yeah.
or just name
Yeah.
drop.
Okay.
Like, just make
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Go.
he's a musician, and I was talking with him, and we were talking about this exact same question: what I want to get out of doing all this and everything. And obviously, the first couple answers to that question are, like, worshiping God and doing this for that sole reason. Um, and we're talking about that, and then he said, okay, obviously we know, that part, but we're talking about, like, getting ahead of other things, because anybody, can worship and everything. It's all about standing out, and standing out not only as a worshiper but also as a musician, and just working on getting yourself, at least when it comes to that aspect, because right now I'm solely talking about the music point,
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
I'm not talking so much about the other. And we were talking about different ways that for me to stand out, for me to build myself, and this is a bunch of different things that I'm going to be working on, in at least this year, and in the future. What I would like is, I told him I would like to be in the same position that he's in. Maybe producing, maybe doing stuff, maybe, he has a studio, he has a lot of cool things, he told me that, like, he hasn't, like, paid for a guitar in a long time, because a lot of deals he's made, a lot of, brand deals and stuff he's done, and he has really good relationships with that, and a lot of them are taking care of him, and a lot of things like that. And I would really like to get to a point like that, and it is gonna be a lot of hard work, and it is, and for those that are thinking, oh, this guy is only in it for the money and only in it for the music, and this is obviously just a dream that I am working for. Actually, not a dream. This is something that it has been envisioned in me for a while, but I am, like, really trying to work hard, at least for it this year and everything. But obviously, what you, at least in our industry and where we are, where you always have to be centered, at your place. You always gotta know, like, I'm not doing this for no money. I'm not doing this for nothing. It's cool that we're getting all these opportunities, and that maybe my future will lead to here. But at the end of the day, we're doing this to serve. At least, to us. If you're a secular musician listening to us and everything, maybe you have a different motive. Maybe you are doing this, because you want to get big, you want to get famous and everything. But at the end of the day, what we're here to do is, serve and worship. That's what we're doing, because we're church musicians at the end of the day.
I had an idea, and then it went away. And as soon as you stopped talking, it went away.
Dude.
I'm so sorry. I was gonna jump in there, but then I was like, wait a minute.
And he's on a rampage now. Oh no. But yeah, that's at least for me musically. That's where this whole music thing is, for at least towards me going to. I'm still in college. I'm still doing a lot of other stuff. This isn't the only thing I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in college. I still gotta do that. I still have a lot of stuff to do with my family that we're always doing. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of other focus, but when instead he asked the question, where you would like to see myself with this whole music thing, and yeah, that's where I would like to see myself, somewhere pretty cool, somewhere pretty, somewhere pretty good that I would like to envision. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
You're not gonna ask me back.
Okay.
You're just looking at me, and you're not gonna ask me back. That's how it is. Okay. That's fine. No,
so that's all the time we. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
You know what? Have fun doing this podcast by yourself. I'm out.
No, I need you to edit. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Now you crossed the line, buddy. To edit.
No. Okay. No, but for real. I'm same question, but towards you, because your life as a musician, in the music industry, is very different from where I'm going.
Yeah. It's a little confusing for moments, because I'm studying college in something else completely different.
Yeah.
But you know what I realized this year? I can actually mix it up. So I'm studying. I'm going to U of H right now. I'm studying, or I'm majoring in mechanical engineering, and for those who don't know what that is, mechanical engineering is not about cars, because everybody thinks mechanic, whatever. But it's about
it's not
kind of, it's like robots, coding, all this other stuff. It connects. It's such a wide variety of things that come with it. But then like at the same time, like, I've been serving in church for such a long time, and I was like, it'd be really cool if I could make a living out of this as well, like be like, I mean, it's a dream for everybody to
Yeah.
get paid to do something that you
Yeah.
love, that you absolutely
And that's
enjoy.
that's something
and
that really.
and so it was always a big thing for me. I was like, oh, like, I don't know if I should do music or if I should do engineering. um but I recently found out that I could do both. And in some ways I could actually even mix it up. For example,
Yeah.
there's a like, for example, on tours, there's a lot of churches who do tours and stuff like that, different pastors and stuff, because of music, or that they like that different churches come out with, or a big pastor, that is pretty famous or whatever. um, but they always need a specific design that they use on stage and stuff like that, and so a lot of these churches like to plan them out through a computer software, where, you know what, I just thought about this is really boring. Why am I even talking?
That's not boring.
Ever since I started talking about
Yeah, but
engineering,
yeah.
it's like I probably lost people.
Oh well,
I was thinking about it. I was looking at myself right now for a second. I was like, wait a minute, I sound really boring.
For those that that obviously can tell, Tony has a lot more things planned out than I do.
Oh my god.
And when I mean that, I mean like he has a lot more things planned out than I do, and it's not really work thing. I don't know, but he has a lot more of a clear vision in mind. Where as to and that being that you a lot of things have interrupted you where they've been for the good, whereas for me a lot of things have interrupted me where they caught me off guard. A lot of things have caught me off guard, and I gotta bring myself back. There was the whole school thing and a lot of things that happened with me.
Yeah.
Um, uh, for those that didn't know, I wanted to be like, I really did want to go into music full time. I wanted to do this 100%. This is what I was going to do. And I was working really hard for that. I was working really hard. I wanted to go, for those that don't know, it's a school called Berkeley College of Music. And nothing wrong against that school. It's still,
Berkeley.
yeah, it's still a really dope school.
Oh, yeah, for
Some
sure.
of the greats come from there. Some really cool dudes that I know go there, and everybody's really awesome. And I went to go visit one time, and it was one of the best experiences I've had. And when
You got
it came,
accepted, right?
yeah, I got accepted. Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I worked hard for that, and then I went to the audition and everything, and it's a very, very low acceptance rate, and I got accepted along with another friend of ours. Shout out to Guitar Freak. Um,
He texted us last night.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
was
texted-
like, "You guys can say my name.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have to
You don't
change
have
it."
to change it,
And we
yeah.
were like, "We're gonna change it anyways."
No, but yeah, so I got accepted, and I was super excited. I was like, oh my god, yeah. But let's just say that school isn't the cheapest, and let's just say scholarships thought I was ugly. So
They say you ugly boy.
yeah, so that road, that's at least it's not yeah, I would say it's one of the major speed bumps that hit me, because everybody has a vision, everybody has
Yeah.
a plan of what they have in mind of what they want to do, but
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of the day, like, we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen, in the long run. And we're over here like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this and everything. But what if all of that just like crumbles and everything in 1 minute? And what are you gonna do then? And that's one of the things that have happened. And I've had many, not just that, but I've had many of those moments. That was a lot of my 2018. I've had a lot of moments where something I was doing super good, and then something caught me off guard, and I was like, whoa. But the cool thing is, after which is, it's super cliche to say, but after one door closes, another one opens. And I thought that
Yeah.
was, so that's so I right now I have an actual, like, I have something. I have a plan A, plan B. I have some stuff going on. I have step one, step two, some things that I have going on in my mind. But I'm still working things out between my stuff. Whereas Tony, he has a little bit more going on. He's
Still a work in
going.
progress.
Yeah, it's still a work in progress.
Bro. My phone keeps vibrating. I am so sorry, guys. I don't know if the mic will catch the vibration of the phone.
Yeah.
But they're literally. Oh, there it is again. They're literally texting us both in a group convo,
I'm putting highlights.
trying to figure out the key for the songs
the
that we're
songs
gonna do
that
today.
playing tonight, because we are playing tonight.
Yeah.
So shout out to should I say their names? All right, shout out Carson, Aaron, to Oscar for freaking texting us all the time. Come on, bros. Come on. We're trying to film a podcast here. Come on.
No, Joe.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I love you guys.
Wait, we're doing Move Forward in G? What? Okay,
back to the
I'll read this
podcast.
later. I'll read this later. Why am I reading this right now? Okay. But anyways, so yeah, 2018 was something else. 2019 is something new. So we wanted to recap. I'm so sorry. I yawned. I couldn't avoid that one.
That was such a weird yawn. You guys didn't see? This fool turned his head a full 90 degrees and yawned and then came back.
I'm tired,
and
dude. We slept super late last
Yeah,
night.
we did. We slept
Okay,
super
so
late.
I don't know why it came to my head. It was like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
and we were like,
We were about to
we
fall.
were jamming the
Yeah,
music
yeah,
and whatnot.
We were jamming the music.
And then I was like, you know what, dude? He was like, what? I was like, let's go play Xbox. Screw it. So we ended up going to sleep till like 5 a.m. or
Yeah, just
something.
playing.
I'm sleepy as heck right now.
We're gonna mention the Xbox like
bad
every
idea.
other podcast.
Did we mention it last podcast?
Yeah, we mentioned it that podcast.
I promise we're not gamers. I'll tell you that.
We are 100% not gamers. We're musicians at the full. We're 100% none that. But with that being said, I suck at games. But this is but I don't know. I just got caught off guard. I'm tired too. It's been a rough couple of days. This week has been not necessarily chill, but it's been exciting. We had the whole podcast thing come out and everything, which is super cool.
Yeah.
With all you guys to support and everything.
Do you start school tomorrow? I mean, not tomorrow.
I start Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You start next week, right?
No, I think I start. I don't know if it's Monday or Tuesday. It's funny, like waking up and nobody being home because everybody went back to work.
That's my
Matthew's
thing.
in school. Like, I have nothing. Yeah, I have nothing to do here.
That's my thing too, because I wake up and it was winter vacation, so I was used to like seeing my brothers and being able to say hi and play with them and all this other stuff. But now I'm just like, I wake up and it's just like my abuelita, and I'm just like, what's up? Yeah, because everybody's at work or at school. The only people that are home is my abuelita, and I'm just like, dang, that's grandmother in Spanish for all you gringos out there. No, actually, no. A lot of you guys speak Spanish.
How's your dog, dude? That thing almost took me down the other
yeah,
day.
I take care of it. I have an English bulldog. He is awesome. He's super cool. He's
super playful.
Yeah, he's a puppy. Of course, he's playful.
That's what you call that, a puppy?
He's like 9 months.
A big dog.
Boy, they grow.
Yeah,
it's like father, like
it's
son.
It's just funny. He kept trying to bite my lanyard thing that I have hanging off the side all the time.
Yeah, he's a little rascal. I have to take care of him like every morning and stuff like that, just because like we're like we said, we're alone at home, so we're the ones that gotta go. Yeah. Okay, gotta go take care of your boy, and then he's always just like, and he's getting smarter too, which is pissing me off.
Why?
Because I'm like trying to like take him outside and stuff, but he doesn't want to go outside. He likes being inside.
Did you ever have people at school take their pets?
Yeah.
Really?
I specifically had here's a funny story, kind of just to wrap up and end the podcast. So one time I had a good friend of mine. I don't know if he's listening. An old friend of mine. That we were all in. I was in jazz band and marching band and a bunch of those things in school. And one day I came and we were in class and he was one of the trombone players. And I see everybody huddled up, and I'm like, what's going on? Why is everybody all huddled up? And I see him like, what you guys doing? He had his backpack on him, and he has like a little chihuahua, and he put it in he had it in his backpack the entire time.
An animal will be freaking out.
I know. I don't know what was going on through his mind. They were playing with it all day, and then eventually one of the teachers caught him. But it was funny because everybody was like, "Oh my god, the puppy!" And then one of the teachers was like, "Hey, what are you guys doing here?"
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, we're looking at his dog," and everybody's like, "What? Why would you like expose us like that?" But then the person that said that, took out a stuffed animal.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
was-
I don't know, but they're like, look at the dog, it's so cute, right? And she's
Oh,
like,
what?
oh, it's so cute, yeah. And then like the moment she said that, like I think the dog barked or something.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, because I'm just hearing a story. It's just like a doggy. This is against school violation and
We
he's
had a
like,
bunch of cats come into our school all the time.
are you serious?
All the time.
Cats?
I would always see cats around like the back of the school or whatever, and sometimes they would get in.
Yeah.
It was weird.
We had
And then
cats every once.
We had someone brought a bunny, like a big fat bunny.
A big fat bunny.
I've never seen a bunny like that before.
Really? We had a lot of bunnies like around the school. Specifically, one teacher had a pet bunny in her class all the time. Yeah, and she was like, "Do you want to cuddle it and stuff?" And we're like, "Nah, bro. I ain't down to eat them
I want to
curds."
get a pet.
You want to get it? We were having this conversation with a lot of our friends the other day.
Yeah,
how we
everybody
all have,
in that table had a pet except for
Yeah.
me. I was like, man, I'm the only lonely one here.
I want to pet. Okay, they're a big responsibility though.
Yeah.
And you gotta
Okay.
have
Well,
to
I
let
used
us
to
know.
have one, but unfortunately, it died because it was pretty sick. He died.
Yeah.
And he's actually buried in our backyard. Did you know that?
That's ew.
What do you mean ill? That's
Oh, sorry, sad.
that's so messed up.
Well, we've like all the parties
Walked
and
in there,
stuff.
played there, yeah,
yeah.
I
Like I
guess.
would imagine you guys are disrespecting his grave. Put the name
guess.
on that. No, but yeah, it's there a lot of response. Like even for me, like my dog, it's not even my dog. It's technically my brother's dog. But we all like as a family have to take care of it because like
Yeah, it's everybody's responsibility.
it's like everybody's responsibility,
Yeah.
and especially when my freaking abuelita takes care of it a lot of times.
Really?
And I'm just like, what the heck? How does that? Because it's a big bulldog, and I'm like, how does that bulldog get through? How does it get through such an old lady? I'm just kidding. She's not that old, but like still like. It's an abuelita, like
Yeah.
she was like, "Vente, mijo," and then like,
So to be honest with you, dude, I think we were very serious this podcast. We didn't
For real, we didn't
many
really
funny
joke that
stories
much,
until
yeah.
the end, kind
Yeah.
of ish.
Yeah, but
probably gonna hear that
I mean,
later.
yeah, that's how a lot of
I mean, it'll always be different. I guess.
yeah. So our podcast is always gonna be different. If you thought the first one was funny, and this one was like a little off guard. Just know
it's just a little more serious.
Yeah, this one's just a
'cause
little more serious.
goals and stuff, right?
Yeah, just talking about ourselves and everything. But it's every podcast is gonna be different. We will start, being on an actual schedule, and we'll inform. Maybe it might be Friday.
Yeah, we're trying to post every Friday.
We're trying to post Friday, but it might not be that just in
because
case.
of the way software works.
Yeah, it could be a way. It might be a Tuesday again, because the first one we released was a Tuesday. So.
Yeah.
We'll keep you guys updated.
On a Tuesday. Okay,
We'll keep you guys updated via our social medias, which oh yeah, we gotta plug ourselves. That's a thing, right?
Hey, we
Hey.
remembered.
Hey, yeah, high five.
What are you, Danny V Bass?
Yeah, I am.
You changed it back to V Bass, right?
Yeah, I changed it back. I am at Danny V Bass on Instagram. That's DANIV.
Okay, nobody cares. I'm at
Boy,
Tony.
let me plug my Instagrams so they can give the
It took
likes
you
button.
forever, bro. Look at
Okay.
the waves of that phrase that you just said.
I'm sorry.
That was huge.
I know.
I'm gonna have to lower the volume on
because
that.
everybody spells the name Danny wrong compared to how I spell it.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Because everybody
Yeah.
types in
Yeah.
DANNY.
Yeah, everybody
but
says
it's DANI.
For me, I am
Yeah.
DANI, so it's at Danny V Bass, DANIVBASS, Danny V Bass. Please go follow, and that's where we will.
Or
get,
don't,
Or,
it's
or
fine.
don't,
It's
yeah.
fine. It's fine.
And then Tony's is at Tonylicious Music. I still believe, yeah.
At Tonylicious Music. It's a little weird. You know how that name came up?
How?
I don't know if I can say her name.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You told me, yeah. We could. Can we say? We can say her name.
Yeah, she won't mind.
She won't mind.
Okay, so Ashley.
Ashley.
Well, I should have made up a name. That would have been funnier.
Oh, I think so. Abigail.
I was just gonna hate that.
That's an in-jest joke.
Okay, well, anyway, but yeah, we were talking, and she might. I don't know if she even remembers that. If she hears this, she's gonna be like, "What?"
Yeah.
I don't know.
maybe.
But we were talking about. I guess I was talking about stage names or something, and I was like, I was being like Greek or whatever, really weird. It was like Tonelius or whatever, and then
Weirdo.
Ismael came to my head.
Yeah.
I was like, he would always say at that time, he would always say delicious. That sounds delicious.
Delicious.
I was like, I don't know. It just came to my head, so I was like, Tonylicious.
Tonylicious.
Yeah, Tonylicious music.
Tony's.
It's kind of
delicious
catchy,
music.
and I looked it up. Nobody has.
No
that
one
name.
has it, yeah.
Nobody. Gmail. Oh my god. Everything is
Everything
literally-
for
yeah.
him. If you want to
It's
find
ju-
him, it should be that. For me, it's something every different because Danny is the most common name in the
Yeah.
world. But he somehow figured out Tonylicious music. Spell
weird.
it so they can follow you.
Oh, Ton. I forgot how to spell for a second.
Okay.
TonyLicious. I struggled with that.
That's your Instagram, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's also my Twitter. Well, my Twitter. It's funny because it says Tonylicious Music.
I forgot.
It doesn't allow the C.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just.
Yeah,
it was
just
too
follow
long.
our Instagrams for now. Cause that's where we're gonna post a lot of our updates. If you guys want us to plug our Twitter and stuff, we can say it. Just let us know. But that's where a lot of the updates are gonna go on. That's where we'll tell when every podcast is up. That's when a lot of things will say. That's when you can keep like a lot in track with us because at least I'm starting to post more frequently now. And Tony is about to start posting more frequently. In case we do like a Q&A type of thing, we will be posting it on there. So, just keep in check. So, yeah, at Danny V Bass
And at Tonylicious Music.
At Tonylicious Music.
Well, thank you guys for listening. I know this
Thank
this one was a lot longer
This
than last
was
time.
a lot
38
longer.
minutes, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut
we're
that down
cutting
a little
some
bit.
of it
Yeah,
out,
we're cutting
yeah.
some of it. Okay.
Hopefully, we actually cut it this time.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. I hope you have a wonderful and hilarious day or traffic time right now. And yeah, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
This is the Beats to Go podcast. My name's Tony,
My name is Danny.
and we's outs.
We's out. See ya.